Students, we are going to see chi-square test today. Okay, it is one of the important tests in research methodology. It is basically used in social research. Okay, see, it is important test among the tests developed by the statistician. It is symbolically written as chi-square. Okay, CHI. It is pronunciation is KI, chi-square. Okay, chi-square test. It is a statistical measure used in the context of sampling analysis for comparing variance to theoretical variance. Okay, in this test we are comparing the variance to the theoretical variance. Chi-square test is a non-parametric test and it can be used to determine if categorical data shows dependency or the two classifications are independent. Okay. It can be used to make comparisons between theoretical populations and actual data when categories are used. This is very useful for all researchers to test the goodness of fit, the goodness of fit, to test the significance of association between two attributes. It is also useful to test the homogeneity or the significance of population variance. For using chi-square test, we may apply the chi-square test either as the test of goodness of fit or as the test to judge the significance of association between attributes. It is necessary that the observed as well as theoretical or expected frequencies must be grouped in the same way, and the theoretical distribution must be adjusted to give the same total frequency as we find in the case of observed distribution. Chi-square is then calculated as follows. Chi-square, it is equal to summation of O minus E bracket square divided by E, where O is your observed frequency. These frequencies are given in the example. E, expected frequencies. We can calculate expected frequencies by using the formula E is equal to R into C divided by grand total. R stands for number of row, C stands for number of column, and G stands for grand total, means total of all the attributes. For calculation of chi-square test, we require to follow the following procedure. First, set the null hypothesis is denoted by H0 and the alternative hypothesis, it is denoted by H1. This is the first step. Then second, calculate the expected frequencies by using the observed frequencies. Then prepare a table with observed frequencies, expected frequencies, the difference between these two frequencies O minus E, the square of difference O minus E bracket square, and square of the difference divided by expected frequencies E. Prepare a table and find the total of last column, that is summation of O minus E bracket square divided by E, and this summation is called as calculated value of chi-square. So calculated value of chi-square, it is summation of O minus E bracket square upon E. After this, we have to find the degree of freedom. Degree of freedom, it is denoted by alpha and it has formula C minus 1 into R minus 1. C stands for number of columns and R stands for number of rows. Suppose in our example we have 2 columns, then put C is equal to 2, and 2 rows, then put R is equal to 2. We will get 2 minus 1, it is 1, and 2 minus 1, it is 1. 1 into 1, it is 1. So 1 degree of freedom. And next one is level of significance. Mostly in social science we use 95% level of significance. It is 95% confidence level. It means we are using 0.05% significance level. Okay, let us consider the first example of chi-square test. The table given below shows the data obtained during outbreak of smallpox. Attacked, non-attacked. It is attacked by smallpox, non-attacked by smallpox, vaccinated, not vaccinated, vaccinated and it is attacked. These are 31, vaccinated but not attacked. These are 469. Total is 500. Non-vaccinated attacked 185. Non-vaccinated non-attacked 1315. Total is 1500. So grand total is 2000. We have to test the effectiveness of vaccination in preventing the attack from the smallpox, and we have to test the 5% level of significance. We have to set the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. The null hypothesis will be the vaccination is not effective. The vaccination is not effective in preventing the attack from the smallpox, and the alternative hypothesis will be the vaccination is effective in preventing the attack from the smallpox. Okay, these two are opposite to each other. This is our null hypothesis and this is our alternative hypothesis. Next step is to calculate the expected frequencies using the formula E is equal to R into C divided by a grand total. So first observed frequency is 31, its position is 011, its position is 012, its position is 0022. Okay, O stands for observed frequency of first row first column, 012 observed frequency of first row second column, observed frequency of second row first column, and observed frequency of second row second column. By using the positions of these observed frequencies, we can calculate the expected frequencies. According to first observed frequency, we can calculate first expected frequency. This will be E11. It has formula R1 into C1 divided by grand total. R1 stands for first row total, C1 stands for first column total divided by grand total. Okay, R1 first row total is 500, first column total is 216, divide it by grand total 2000. So by doing this we will get E11. Second expected frequency will be E12 R1 C2 divided by grand total. R1, it is first row total 500, second column total 1784 divided by 2000. Third expected frequency E21, it is R2, multiply it by C1 divided by grand total. R1 first row total R2 second row total 1500 into first column total 216 divided by grand total 2000. Last expected frequency E22 is R2 multiply by C2 divided by grand total. R2 means second row total 1500, second column total 1784 divided by grand total 2000. By calculating the values of E11, E12, E21 and E22. These values are E11 is 54, E12 is 446, E21 is 162 and E22 is 1338. Next step is to prepare a chi-square table. In chi-square table, we have taken the values O. O stands for observed frequencies, E stands for expected frequencies which we have calculated. It is the difference between observed frequency and expected frequency. O minus E bracket square, it is the difference square, and O minus E bracket square divided by E, difference square divided by values of E. Okay, so first observed frequency is 31, second one is 469, 158, 1315. First expected frequency is 54, second one is 446, next 162 and 1338. According to this data, we have calculated summation of O minus E bracket square divided by E. It is the calculated value of chi-square, and calculated value of chi-square is 14.642. It is the calculated value 14.642. Now calculate degree of freedom. Alpha, it has formula C minus 1 into R minus 1. C stands for number of columns. In our example, we have given 2 columns, so C is 2 here. R stands for number of rows. In our example, we have 2 rows, R is 2 here. By doing this, C minus 1 into R minus 1, we get 1, means 1 degree of freedom. And level of significance is also given, it is 5% level of significance. So find the value of chi-square in the table with 1 degree of freedom and 5% level of significance, and the value is 3.84. So we have 2 values of chi-square. The calculated value of chi-square is 14.642 and the table value of chi-square is 3.84. Now compare these 2 values. By comparing, we clearly understand that calculated value of chi-square, it is 14.642. It is greater than the table value of chi-square, which is 3.84. Therefore, null hypothesis is rejected and alternative hypothesis is accepted. Hence, it is concluded that vaccination is effective in preventing from the smallpox.